Today I'm going to answer the question, what is an offensive foul in basketball, and show you how to avoid the most common ones. A lot of basketball training, especially online training, is geared towards teaching players to make offensive moves. What the training does not address is when you are making all these moves, you must keep body control in mind. Today I'm going to teach you the most common offensive fouls and how to avoid them through body control, whether you have the basketball in your hands or not. I'm Coach Charlie with AttackBball Academy. As Premier Basketball Player Development Coach, I have trained thousands of players around the world to be highly aware offensive players. So in this video today, I'm going to tell you what an offensive foul is and how to avoid being called for one. Next, I'm going to tell you the two most common off-ball offensive fouls and how to evade them. Last, I'm going to show you the 5 ways to avoid an offensive charge foul. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. Let's get right into what an offensive foul is and how to avoid being called for one. See, an offensive foul is what they call a player control foul. Simply speaking, when a defender has the right to defend their space and they're staying still, and the offensive player impedes that defender's progress, right? So meaning the defender is still, they're impeded. They knock them off their spot by running them over. That's why it's called what? A player control foul. So they happen typically on, say, a live ball move attacking. All of a sudden the defender steps up, gives an offensive player space, but the offensive player does what? Still run them over. Even on a screen. Say I'm going to set a screen. Somebody is actually looking to avoid being screened, and a teammate just went by me, and I actually moved on my screen. I didn't give that defender the right or the opportunity to play defense. So how do you avoid player control fouls? Be still and have balance. That's the key. And the key to balance to me is stabilization. See, before you teach mobilization, range of motion, and all these moves, you got to teach stabilization, being still. So now when you go set a screen, you give a defender space. They have to now make a choice. When you make an offensive move, you go to your scoring solutions, so you don't have to run people over. That's simply it. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and we need your help. We roll out 5 new videos every week to help you become a premium basketball player. So help us reach our goal and click that subscribe button. Now let me tell you the 2 most common off-ball offensive fouls and how to evade them. First, jumping over a defender's back. It's actually when a defender has great space of boxing out. This is the defender, here I am behind them, and if I'm lazy or I'm stuck next to them, I'm trying to jump up with athleticism and reach over their body. That's one of the most common fouls I always see, and I know I did it a lot when I was on offense, jumping over a defender's back. How do you avoid it? Well, don't get stuck behind them or next to them. Get in front of them. Fight for position. Do everything you can legally without hitting them. So now when you jump, even if you're slightly ahead of them, now you both are going up vertically. You both are going straight up in the air, right? The second most common foul is an illegal screen. Now you're setting the screen for a teammate. I'm setting the screen for you. You just ran by me. I see a defender is trying to keep up. And now I'm still, I actually move. I move when the defender's moving. I didn't give that defender a chance to actually make a defensive play. I impede their progress. So how do you avoid illegal screens? Stay still, right? I like to give defenders a step. And what I simply mean is just think about this. Here's a defender. Instead of getting so close to them that actually when I hit them, I might jar them, and then again I'm called for a player control foul, what I like to do is if I'm setting a screen, I like to give a defender 1 step. Now that step they take, they either have to go high or low. That's going to buy my teammate a half a second to create space. So when I get to that defender and they realize that I'm setting a screen, they're going to actually freeze and try to keep up with my teammate. And all of a sudden, my teammate's in action going by them. And now I'm going to nip the screener, and that's all I needed. I just need to nip them, but I'm still, and that bump causes the defender to stagger that allowed my teammate to go by. So being still, again, stabilization before mobilization. That's how you avoid the 2 most common fouls in basketball, and then you can be all you want to be on offense. Now that you know how to avoid the 2 most common off-ball fouls, I want you to come below with player control and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Now I'm going to show you 5 ways to avoid an offensive charge foul. First thing you do, can you shoot it? Can you shoot the basketball? Yes, you can shoot it. They get too close. Can you change speeds and shoot it? Yes, you can. 2. They're now ready to cut off. You change the speed. Can you change directions and shoot it? Can I now step back as they're coming up? Can I step back and shoot it? Yes, I can. That's 4. Then 5 is simply when a defender's in good position, you're going to the basket. All you have to do is stop and make a pass. So now what you're looking for is you're looking for that help side defender's face. So when you see their face, that means you got space to make a pass. So now when I'm attacking, I see their face, I pass the basketball. And those are 5 ways to avoid a charge. Put them back in question formation. Can I shoot the basketball? Can I change speeds with the basketball? Can I change directions with the basketball and go shoot it? Can I step back with the basketball and shoot it? And then ultimately speaking, when they're in really good position, as they are still in stationary, can I stop in front of them and then make a pass? I can. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I really want to make sure I'm helping you out. So I'd like to offer you a guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what situation to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below. You can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.